Hey everyone, it's Porkky here with the 13th Animator Guild Challenge. The challenge for March was animated backgrounds, or moving through backgrounds. We got 11 entries for this challenge, so as usual, we'll play most of the submissions, go over the honorary mentions near the end, and then go over the top 3 at the very end, so let's take a look at them. Alright, honorable mentions. So we've got a couple pieces here that bring something interesting to the table or are interesting to look at or have something unique that they have to offer. So let's go over those first. The first piece I really wanted to talk about was Eva's piece. This piece is kind of rough and chalky, but like it also gives that really nice organic feel that you get from flipping note cards. And you still get a really nice sense of perspective and going through space. It's like a really nice, consistent kind of feeling and really satisfying to look at. So good job on this. Next honorable mention, we have Ernest V. This piece is relatively short, but within the time we have, we see a really nice movement and perspective. Almost like the perspective is warping a bit so that we get a feeling that the camera moves through space while kind of like it's panning past this girl as she's running. This kind of sets the shot up so that like the pan would end up closer to the explosion, and if the shot were to be continued, we could probably see what's going on behind all that. So yeah, this was really cool. For the last honorable mention, we have Krizuki's piece. Now what I really like about this one is the use of the hands while the character is running in perspective. The actual shots, the actual like the background kind of pops a bit, but you still do get this sort of like sense of this character like parkouring away from this weird snake thing. And that's thanks to the hand animation in first person. So good job. Alright, and that leads us to the final top 3. In third place we have FRITZKOLIJA. Really cool ambient piece with a much more graphic design type of style. They went with this like a fisheye type shot with a 1-point perspective, but that makes it feel like this train is kind of just whooshing by really quick, and you can really kind of feel it as it comes close and then back out in the distance. Really simple, but really satisfying piece to look at. So congratulations on 3rd place. In 2nd place, we have a really fun piece by FRITZKOLIJA. For the beginning, we have this sort of like panning shot in like a 1-point perspective. The background's constantly moving as we see the character and the person chasing him, and it gives us sort of feeling that it's taking us through with the characters as they're running along with each other. The part in the middle here where we see the guy parkour from wall to wall, this shot is beautifully composed, especially with the guy popping up with the little flash, the little flare at the end. And the camera continues to constantly move backwards in space. So this is really cool. Congrats FRITZKOLIJA on 2nd place. And finally, our champion for the animated background challenge is Cake. This entry was pretty self-explanatory. It was really cool to see the process that they did to get to the final result. They used a CG background and a camera moving through it for reference, and animated 2D elements over that. In terms of what's going on, it's a really simple piece, but it's really cool to see all those elements come together. So congrats to Cake for getting the champion spot for the animated background challenge. And that wraps up March's animation challenge. If you'd like to partake in these challenges, make sure to join the Animator Guild Discord group. The link will be in the description, and I'll probably be taking a little break from recording these challenges, but I will be back very soon. So I hope you enjoyed it, and until then, I'll see you later.